Hello. What is up, everybody? Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Alexis Olson. I'm coming to you live from Missoula, Montana. If you are watching the live video, please drop me a 1 in the comments below. If you are watching the replay, sorry we missed you. Please drop me a 2 in the comments below with the hashtag replay. And as you were hopping on, let me know, did you dress up for Halloween? And if so, what did you dress up as? I have these cat ears going on. I don't know. I just know it's like what every basic girl does last minute. So I decided to jump on the train this year. Anyway, if you did not dress up, but your kids dressed up, then comment below what your kids are. I'm excited to read the comments. So I'm very, very excited to give you these 4 tricks on how to satiate your appetite at every single meal. So yesterday, if you watched the video yesterday, we talked about how eating your macros and getting the right amounts of fat, proteins, and carbs every single day will make sure that you aren't feeling deprived. It'll make sure that you don't end up overeating. It'll make sure that you don't end up binging. It'll make sure that you don't feel like you're dieting, that you're just living your life and you're getting the results that you want and giving your body what it needs. So I was really excited to share that with you yesterday. I know reminding myself of that, Hello Amber, helps me on my fitness journey and just overall staying healthy so I can live a long and prosperous life. And so tonight what I wanted to share with you, hey Catherine, was the 4 tricks. So if you want to hear it, let me hear from you. Drop me a 3 in the comments below if you want to know these 4 tricks to satiating your appetite at every single meal. Anyone? Let me know. I'm going to tell you anyway, of course. But so I have my notes right here. Let me take a look. I had it highlighted, so I don't have my glasses on, so I might have to squint. Okay, so number 1 is salt. If you have a little bit of salt at every meal, that is going to be the first trick. Now, this is very contradictory to what we've been told by the American Heart Association, what health and diet magazines and books and diet books have told us over the years. But there is actually no direct research that ties salt into heart disease and all of the high cholesterol, high blood pressure. So that's not actually the problem. So don't blame salt or fat for what sugar did, right? I don't know if you've heard that recently. There's a great documentary on Netflix. Hopefully they didn't take it down, because I know that they were I know that the General Mills, the cereal company, and they own a bunch of stuff, they have their hands in everything, were trying to ban the magic pill. So if you haven't watched the magic pill, please watch that. It talks all about how we've been lied to and how this lie has been making us sick, fat, overweight, and dying. And so the first one is salt. So I recommend that you do like a pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to turn my car off because I'm in a health food store and I feel like my carbon footprint is getting a little too big right now and I'm starting to feel guilty. Anyway, so what was I saying? Salt. So I recommend pink Himalayan salt, not table salt. I can taste the chemicals in table salt. That's not the kind of salt I'm talking about. Or foods that are naturally salted, like, I don't know, I think some, like, whatever has sodium in it, like, I don't know, some nuts maybe. If you have some ideas on some salty, healthy, keto-friendly foods, then please post them in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it. The second trick is pungency. Pungency. When I hear the word pungency, I think of like mustard, vinegar, balsamic vinegar. I don't know. What do you guys think of when you think of the word pungency? I think of like maybe even sour, maybe even pungent. I don't know. Comment some ideas below of some foods that we can incorporate into our meal that would be pungent. So the third trick is bitterness. Bitterness. Okay. This one I gotta think a little bit. When I think of bitterness, I think of maybe like cabbage is a little bitter. What else do I think of? Kale, steamed kale. It's a little bitter. I mean, I think it's amazing. It's a little bitter though, in a way. What else do I think of? I don't know. If you can think of some bitter food then let me know in the comments. So then number 4, my favorite, is sweetness. So a little bit of sweetness. And so what they've found is that one bite of something sweet at the end of a meal to round off the dining experience is all you really need. You don't need the entire dessert. And so that's been my experience. That's been what I've found on this journey. And when I satiate all of my taste buds with all those other 3 that we just went over, salt, pungency, and bitterness, that I don't need a lot of sweetness. I just want a little something. Like yesterday, I had some dark chocolate covered cashews, but I only had a handful. Normally, if your girl wasn't on top of her macros and got all her veggies and her protein and her fat in for the day, you best believe I would buy a big bag that would probably last a household a week, and I'd eat that thing to my face while I was driving before I got home. And that's not my story today. I don't have to live like that. And I can get results and lose weight and still feel satisfied and be the foodie that I am at every meal. So I hope this brought you value. I love you so much. Please tag someone in this group, even if you don't know them. I want people to get this information. If you do have friends in here that you've invited, make sure to tag them too. Happy Halloween. Love you all so much.